Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist that you leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio.
Professor Hecate, as discussed, I have corresponded with my goblin acquaintances at Gringotts. All have condemned Ranrock's actions, and some I've privately considered that his motives may not be what they seem. From what I've heard of this treatment towards others of his kind, those who refuse to join his ranks, I'm inclined to agree with our friends at the back. I will let you know what more I hear. Suffice it to say that for now we must remain vigilant. Respectfully, Aesop Sharp.
Revelio. The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Revelio. Toujours pure. I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto. Hello, Hamora. Revelio.
Aesop Sharp. Dear Phineas, the children have been asking about your return. Belvina in particular chooses to do so each day at breakfast and is engulfed in a sulk when I remind her that you are ensuring the quality of her future education. Sirius and Phineas rarely send me Sirius? Send me an owl. Although when they do, they never mention you. I'm certain they're proud of you and all that you're doing for Hogwarts. Having one's father as headmaster is a tremendous honor. Merlin, help me. Kugnus? Kignus? Cagnus? Kugnus? Wignus? Wignus? I have no idea what... Is that a Q? Is that a U? Is that an M? He's now crawling and follows... Or a G? Follows Arcturus about like an unwelcome shadow. Arcturus is begging... So that's a G. That's not a G. Begging for an invisibility potion, and frankly I can't blame him. I'd be tempted to brew one if it weren't for the eternal snivelling that Cygnus would regale me with. Perhaps we shall see you during the next holiday, but please don't feel any obligation. We can manage, Ursula.
Revelio. Aloha Mora.
Professor Black, regarding your letter dated the 20th of September, I shall not reconsider the admissions process at Hogwarts. Regards, Ferris Bevan, Minister for Magic, London. Admissions process at Hogwarts. Okay.
Revelio.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time? Revelio!
Missions. The Sorting Hat. Though in Harry Potter movies, if I could remember right, there were more bookshelves here, and the Sorting Hat was in a bookshelf. This enchanted hat was created by the 4 founders of Hogwarts as the means by which students would be placed into one of the 4 schoolhouses. Skilled at legilimency, the Sorting Hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing it to determine their thoughts and abilities.
Revelio! That must be the pedestal. Where am I? Professor Fitzgerald? Can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem. You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Come in, Neve. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
did this happen?
Ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there. They're gone, for now. I need to get out of here. Where could Neve be? Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go, but I need to find a way past them. Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be a way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. That doorway looked closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. Now's my chance. That's the way forward. Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Sorting Atkins, the Deathly Hallows.
They can't see me at all. I can get closer to them. This is the way forward. Finally free. Now where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far, but have yet to find me. Keep searching, but this time you will be unable to hide.
Atkins, the death. It would be kind
The
of.
wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
The death. Imagine at the end we get our family name Potter. That would be kind of curious because we found the cloak, but now we get the other one there, in a dream at least.
I've never felt such power. Bombarder! Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Revelio. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. 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 Bombarder. Depulsor. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Depulsor. Descender. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Potato. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Bombarder. Defender. Depulsor. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Defender. Bombarder. Bombarder! Defender! 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 Depulsor! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Bombarder! Defender! Revelio! This must be for me.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
I can't believe she's dead.
Dear sweet Neve. Dead.
Let us always honor her memory.
We won't be the same without her.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin Silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
Wait, don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Only imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young? I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed, was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although I wonder that you are asking about her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what you don't yet know is that a dangerous goblin called Ranrock has accessed the repository at Rookwood Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizardkind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was. And she pulled emotions, as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
What are you up to now?
You acted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
I should investigate. Confringo! Speliomus! Confringo!
The area's still clear, if anybody cares.
Expelliarmus!
That was meant for me.
Bombarda!
Kill spell glance.
Defender! Confringo!
I will make you.
Confringo! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Revelio!
Oh, nice to see you here. Ah, isn't the sea air refreshing?
Revelio! Mysterious and a bit unsettling. What to do?
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can. nothing pleasant about this coast.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted.
At least. I'll need a moment.
Close eye out.
Be back in 2-3 minutes.
Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
Lumos. Revelio.
Thestrals overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in silence.
Incendiary. Revelio. I'm sorry we can both see Thestrals.
certainly not something I'd hoped we'd have in common.
Revelio. Levioso.
Kill any who trespass. Let's go.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
I'm through planning. I'll be quieter than a jobberknoll.
Enjoy suffering!
I have a brother who works at Gringotts. Down there, you will regret coming here. Oh, little moon calf. I won't fail. I will.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio. What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Silent as a grave. I agree. Only good wizard's a dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard. Wise a grapple, you are. I've been fighting since before you were born.
Expelliarmus! Confringo!
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait? For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while.
I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
So far, so good.
Charming. Spiders.
Revelio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Mindo. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Confringo. Defender.
All else is good as I done it myself.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Crucio. Bombarda. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Confringo, Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo, Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Incendio. Glacius. Imperial. Bingo. Confringo, Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo, Expelliarmus. Bingo. Revelio. Confringo. Defender. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Incendio.
One nudge and that chest might have fallen.
Oh, I think 3 nudges at least.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Crucio. Confringo. Revelio.
Annoying little beasts, aren't they?
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
Incendio.
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit much, if you ask me.
Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Bombada! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Crucio! Confringo!
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Bombarda! Incendio!
Can't get out of here quick enough.
Revelio! Confringo!
Is finding
Revelio.
his chests luck or instinct?
Confringo! Roll! Expelliarmus! Defender! Glacius! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Incendio. Bombarda. Confringo. Lindo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Crucio. Glacius. Confringo.
Nothing like an angry troll to bring friends together.
Revelio. Bombarda. Incendio.
That troll certainly made a
Revelio.
mess of things. Debris everywhere.
Reparo.
That was a piece of work.
More than one.
Revelio.
I need a moment. Isadora's journal, entry 5 out of 7. Such joy I felt helping my father after all these years. To hear his voice again, I cannot begin to describe how much I've missed it. I confess I was wholly stunned by the Keeper's reaction. I should have expected it. How can they stand by and do nothing when they have the power to do so much good? Who is Professor Arakian to tell me what I can do and cannot with my abilities? The audacity of all of them, judging my work without any real understanding of all that I have accomplished. I do have some hope that Mistress seemed somehow to understand what I was doing. If the time is right, I shall go to her. She may be able and willing to help. Until I know otherwise, I must continue my work alone, for now, but I will find someone to help me. I will find someone else who understands the gift that we have been given, and our obligation to use it. I will store what I learn safely away for the moment. One day I will be able to share it with another who is like me.
Right, did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
I'm out of breath after all of those stairs. But the view! Well worth it!
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
Another barrier. I'm certain.
For the moment. Entry 6 out of 7. I feel more and more capable each day. My sense of purpose, knowing that what I am doing is precisely what was meant to do. I was be. What has never been clearer. Oh, the number of souls I've been able to help grows by the day. Oh, so much pain. It fuels me, it feeds me, it makes me stronger. And I've discovered that this magic itself somehow confirms that what I am doing is right. Signed, Lord Voldemort. Each time I breathe in the haze, even a little as though I'm more capable, I am becoming rewarded for my courage. Rewarded for using this magic the way that it was meant to be used. I fear, however, that I must find a way to store what I cannot use in the moment. I do not yet understand its power, and do not want to leave it to chance. It is mine, and mine alone. I have an idea. It is no art without risk, but I feel that the risk is worth it. Salazar Slytherin and Lord Voldemort both approve.
Good news?
Revelio.
This journal entry sounds worrisome.
Incendio.
Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
Revelio.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Revelio.
Could this be another area Isadora cruised?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here.
Salazar's last entry, 7 out of 7. Oh, could I have been so terribly wrong? The headmistress won't help me. I try to make her understand. She, like the others, is blind to the possibilities of what I can do. I have come to learn that I can rely on no one, but I am more powerful within. Which, then, I have ever been. And I know that it's due to the work I am doing. You know, if your text has like 80% I, maybe you should think about a we, and why not? I shall not allow my magic to lie dormant as the keepers do. How I despise that ridiculous name, as if keeping power all to themselves is something to be lauded. I confess, I have begun to wonder if I will ever find another in my lifetime with whom I can share this work. If I do not, then I shall find solace in the knowledge that I have left them a trail to follow, a path from which they can learn. Perhaps they will do what I cannot. Heal the world. Now she sounds like Sauron. Let's heal everyone by killing them first. You know, that's not the way, young lady.
Revelio.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
Another ancient magic passageway to the Undercroft. The final piece to the triptych must be here. The final canvas piece to the triptych. We've done it!
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the Keepers and Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all of this.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Protego!
I cannot believe the journey this triptych took us on.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's goblin silver.
I need something much bigger.
Alright. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this unnerves some.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. But someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felgroth, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes. Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
If at all? You've overcome all of their challenges. You've more than proven yourself. You can wield it. You have the ability. Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
Let's heal a part of me. So first, up until the moment that her father said thank you, I wasn't in on her side because I thought that she was removing more than just pain, emotions in general, but he said thank you. That's powerful.
It's in a mine along the shore. I intend to destroy it. I'm tired of trying to reason with him. You're welcome to join me, but if I don't see you there, I will reach out when I return. I have something to give you.
Lodgok's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. I'd better find him.
Revelio.
question. A lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in a fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Mushroom stew like what my mother used to make. Like heads of lettuce, those mushrooms were.
Could be some of Ranrock's loyalists in there. Best be careful.
Revelio.
No sign of Lodgok out here. He must be inside already. Look at the size of this mine.
Something seems wrong.
This place is teeming with Ranrock's loyalists. I have to keep my wits about me.
I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
I drink against Totalis. Revelio. This cart ought to get me deeper into the mine. just like Gringotts. But I'm in the driver's seat this time.
Something seems wrong.
How deep will this take?
Ranrock's gonna be pleased with our progress.
Who was on that car?
Ah, will ya?
That has to be the end up ahead. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Incendio. I wonder where these pipes go. Revelio.
Bombarder. Confringo. Not quite. I won't rest until... Confringo. Expelliarmus.
I have come upon a difficult time, and I need a friend.
Incendio. Revelio.
Are you familiar with the hamlet of Irondale? It's south of the castle. I think the cave that Doran wanted us to find is near there.
Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Enjoy suffering, do you?
Revelio.
to work.
It's Totalis.
One less humour to worry about.
There you are.
Confringo.
Revelio. You've one less follower, Ranrock. Where does this one lead? Off the beat. I'd better light these boilers to go any further. I hope I can get to Ranrock before Lodgok does.
Revelio.
Another drill is complete. The wizarding world will...
I can end this right now. I have to destroy the drill and stop Ranrock's lair.
Send up! Stereo.
Your service. At your best.
Does Hogwarts teach you nothing about dueling?
Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Accio! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Reparo! Bombarda! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Potato! Defender! Crucible! Glacius! Bombarda! Repulsor! Confringo! Defender! Expelliarmus! Glacius! Bombarda!
Rest easy, my large friend.
Revelio! Confringo!
That is unfortunate. No matter, we will build another.
I found this one lurking outside.
Lord Gok, come to make amends, little brother.
I came to stop this.
What is this you've brought me? It cannot be. All this time, you knew. You knew where it was.
Don't!
Are you alright?
I'll never understand you, Lord Gok. So gullible. That witch did not consider you an equal. She, like all wizard kind, sought only to use you.
You're wrong, Ranrock.
The young ones are especially deceitful. They are taught to hide their disgust for us, as they exploit us.
Astonishing that our ancestors ever trusted each other.
All this time, looking everywhere for the final repository, searching in vain for Bragbor's last journal. Wasted my time, chasing a child. And my little brother knew where it was all along. But now, I don't need you. I don't need any of you.
I was bringing it to you.
You are a traitor to our kind! Avada Kedavra!
Poor Lodgok. Dead by his brother's hand. No wonder he tried so hard to reason with him. Now to get out of this blasted place. I'll send word to Fig to meet me in the map chamber. He and the Keepers need to know Ranrock has that journal and knows where the final repository is.
Must have snuck in after I fell asleep.
Pardon me, sir.
Come to stare at the fool, have you? There's poor...
I'm not...
You?
What do you have...
Thank you for your patronage. Thank you for your patronage. It's good luck for me you stopped by today. Black, I'll keep an eye. Long as
business for Mr. Haggerty once night falls.
Shouldn't be terribly far from here. Deke has marked the area on your map.
What did you need me to do, Deke?
Deke's friend, Tobbs, collects leech juice from a spider-infested cave near Hogwarts. But Deke hasn't heard from...
Now that it's night, I ought to look into this thievery business for Mr. Haggerty.
Anne's worried. She said Sebastian promised her that I would be there if she went to meet him in the catacomb. But now he's asking her to join him immediately and to come alone. She says he doesn't sound himself. Meet us at the catacomb as soon as you can. I hope that my quill has conveyed my message clearly.